BMW M135i. Yes, that's right guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Harrison and today we are test driving and reviewing a BMW M135i. We're going to talk about the interior, the exterior, how powerful it is, but how luxurious the car is as well. Let's jump straight in. Well, what's it like to drive a M135i? Now, I'm not going to be biased at all, but obviously, if you've watched a few of the videos, you'll know that a BMW are one of my favourite brands, just because of how well built they are. But the one thing that amazes me about this car is that they have managed to create a hatchback. Yeah, this is a hatchback, not an estate, it's a hatchback, which is rear-wheel drive and has a 3-litre turbocharged straight 6 engine. Now, not many hatchbacks around you can say has that performance and is built the way that this is built. That's why this car is so unique, and so many people hate on them, and you'll see a lot of them on the roads. People modify them, get some crazy tunes and powers, and the exhaust sound is just phenomenal. But these are actually really good cars. Not only are they fast, not only do they handle well, but they're practical, they sound amazing, they're comfortable to drive. This one here that we've got with us in stock is a manual. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be biased, but obviously the gearbox is good. However, it is quite, if you don't get the clutch right, you can feel it jolt a little bit, and it's good because it will teach you how to master this type of clutch. But just the pure drive of one of these, like, we're sitting in fourth right now. I'm in sport mode, but it feels like I'm driving in comfort. I mean, I don't have to be in sport. I can put it back into comfort, and now it's even more comfortable. But the drive of it is really, really good. This is a plate M135i, and you can get the M140 as well. Not much difference, different horsepower, but this one is really, really well built. This one has actually just had a engine rebuild, which I'm going to talk more in depth about in a minute. So although it has done 100,000 miles, now that it has a fresh engine in it, you're going to have no problems at all. So this BMW is finished in the Easteril blue metallic paint, which is a common colour for this car. However, even the cameraman said what a great colour it is, and it is. You'll see it from a mile off. So as it is an M135i, it gets the M Sports package. Now this black splitter here is actually added extra, but the M Sport bumper comes factory when you buy this car. It's got this vented bonnet, which looks really, really nice, and which hides the 3-litre straight 6 turbocharged engine. Now we move round to the wheels. This design of these alloys is quite cool actually, because you don't really see this sort of finish on any other standard car. Obviously you've got the gunmetal grey, which is a lovely touch to have. Like I said, goes alongside the wind mirrors, but the design technique of them is really clever. It looks very futuristic, and yeah, I mean, just take a look. Now, people will mistake these for an estate because it's got the long sweeping roof and it comes a bit flat down here, but this is actually classed as a hatchback. And the coolest thing about it is that it's a rear-wheel drive hatchback, and it's got a massive engine, so you can slide these about. You can have lots of fun with these cars, and the design styling of one of these is really something you really don't see on any other hatchback, hence why it's so unique. I'm a big fan of the BMWs. When you sit inside of them, they feel so solid and well built. They're German cars. Germans are known for building such quality cars, so hence why I'm a big fan of one of these. Let's talk practicality. Now, with the push of this button, rear lid opens up, and you'll find that you actually do have a reasonable amount of space. I mean, I had a little hatchback as my first car, a little Mini Cooper, and it was tiny little boot. And the fact that this is a hatchback, you can put all the seats down, you can fit a lot of space in here. So that's the beauty of it. It's got 5 seats, it's got a big boot, it's got a powerful engine, and it's a hatchback. You can't really get much better than that. So we have now entered the M135i, and what a place it is to be. We've got a lovely pan roof here, we've got these heated sports seats, we've got a 3-lever multifunctional steering wheel. There is loads and loads with this car, and we're going to jump right in and talk about the spec. So as you see in most BMWs, they've got this control unit here which controls the screen. It's a great little feature. You've got loads of different buttons and you don't have to worry about touching up here or anything. You can still drive, and you know, I don't recommend that because you should do it when you're stationary. But anyway, it's got the old-fashioned handbrake, which is great with a manual. That's why the car feels so raw and you feel so connected to it, because you've got a manual gearbox with a proper handbrake. None of them, that rubbish electric stuff, not a fan of that. It's got the auto start and stop function here, which you can turn off as well. Yeah, it's also actually just about to mention, it's got the sport mode here and Eco Pro. So you can put the car into Eco Pro, Comfort, Sport, and then Sport Plus. And these all change the way the car drives, and you can adjust it to the way you're driving the car. If you're going fast, you're on the motorway, you can put it in Sport Plus. If you're driving in the town, should I say, you can put it in Eco Pro or Comfort, and yeah, the car will perform the way you want it to. So we're in the back of the BMW. We've got 3 lovely leather seats which keep you nice and comfortable. You've also got your control unit to control your air conditioning or your heating. You've also got the lights up the top and the hand grips here as well. In the back, you're not going to need much. Like I said, this isn't a Rolls Royce, this isn't a Bentley. You're not going to have all these massage seats and etc. But it's still comfortable enough to go on a long journey, and most importantly, you can get 3 people in the back. So a big 5 out of 5 for practicality use on a hatchback. So the first owner purchased this BMW in September 2012 for £30,000. It has only one previous owner, and the car comes with comprehensive documentation including the original purchase invoice and much more paperwork. The current owner has purchased this vehicle in September 2020, but due to a change of job he can no longer keep 2 cars and has sold the car back to us. The first owner spec'd this car with a manual gearbox, which has now become extremely rare and desirable and gives a pure and raw driving experience which sets it apart from the automatic. This BMW was serviced at the following intervals: 24,000 miles, 33,000 miles with brake pads, 48,000 miles with full service with brake fluid and spark plugs. It's been serviced at a BMW specialist. The next one was at 74,000 miles, and the 5th was at 103,000 with a full service and brake fluids. This car has had a full engine rebuild with new pistons, rods and camshafts. Although it has done 100,000 miles, I can assure you that the car is in pristine condition, as there is a new engine and will last a very, very long time. But the car overall, it really is a joy to drive, because if you want to drive it comfortably you can, but then if you want to open it up and listen to that sound of a straight 6 which is turbocharged, then you can as well. That's the beauty of it. But guys, if you did enjoy the video, please let us know. Hit the likes, thumbs up button even, hit the notification bell so you're notified when we drop future videos, and comment down below what you thought. And if you are interested in the car, then head over to the website at www.invictusmotors.co.uk, and where you'll find this car and many more. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.